Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're starting off all clear and quiet this morning, and probably the most pleasant morning we've had all week long, with temperatures lower 60s. Dew points have fallen to the upper 50s, so definitely enjoy this morning. Go out for that morning jog or take your dog out for a walk. It's definitely great, and the first half of the day going to be on the cooler side. But for this afternoon, we are expecting a warm-up back to those 90s. Here's a look at the Doppler radar at 6:49. Not tracking anything ongoing, not rainfall or any clouds for that matter. Here's looking live in downtown El Dorado, where you can see nice sunrise in the background and clear sky, where temperatures have been holding out in the lower 60s. Right now at the El Dorado Airport, it is 60 degrees, dew point right at 59, and winds are still relatively calm. For the outdoor forecast, we will continue with sunshine all day long. Not going to be as humid though. We hit mid-80s at lunchtime, and then for this afternoon, we will hit into lower 90s for our daytime highs. Now this morning, Ruston and Monticello both are sitting at 59 degrees. We're at 61 Camden, 63 degrees for the temperature in Monroe. And look at these dew points, mid-50s from Monticello to Greenville, even Ruston dew points at 59. We just had some dry air that's just been slowly pushing in out of the north and northeast, because that's kind of where our wind flow has been for the past couple of days. Forecasted highs will be in the lower 90s, but with dew points still holding out at lower mid-60 range for this afternoon, it's still going to feel like it's around 98, maybe even as high as 99 in some spots further down to the south. But biggest thing is make sure you're protecting yourself from the sun, and still of course practice heat safety, even though we're going to be well below heat advisory criteria. But closer towards the weekend, we'll be a little bit closer to that. Matter of fact, we'll be hitting the mid-90s just for our temperatures alone. So continue to stay hydrated, protect yourself from the sun, wear plenty of sunscreen, be out by the pool, or do anything outdoors for an extended period of time. Satellite radar shows pretty much a nice clean sweep across the entire deep south. We got high pressure across the northeast, nothing happening even along the Gulf Coast, but we did have a tropical low that did move across the central plains that's currently moving just to the east of Jacksonville out to the Atlantic. High pressure will continue to kind of keep northeasterly flow here at the surface, allowing for dry air to kind of continue to sink in. Now for the Father's Day weekend, it's going to be getting hot. We hit those mid-90s, but later on next week, we are expecting a new system that will arrive, which will kind of give us a break from the heat. We'll kind of fall back to the upper 80s, but when the skies clear out by the late part of next week on Thursday, we'll be returning back to those mid-90s. So moving forward, we'll kind of sit between systems. High pressure keeps the winds out of the northeast, and we'll have a cold front that will swing in across the Midwest. Now there will be some storms and even severe storms pop up near that frontal boundary, but it's going to be well outside our area. Matter of fact, it's going to swing well off to the northeast. We'll have a dry line established to the west, sparking up storms in that direction, but still we're kind of in between those systems. Our next best chance for rain will come later next Monday and Tuesday, as a potential tropical low might move into portions of South Texas, maybe even northeast Mexico, that could potentially spark up some activity here in the ArkLaMiss by next Monday, Tuesday, that could last through Wednesday. But high 91 degrees for this afternoon, won't be as humid, and then tonight will fall to the mid-60s, and then through the weekend it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, but not as humid though, so it won't be as miserable for Father's Day. Next week, scattered shower thunderstorms that will help fall us back to the upper 80s. So that's right back watching NBC 10 News Today.